So if you're new to Notion, you're probably organizing everything with pages. And don't get me wrong, that's better than having everything on the one page, but it's definitely not optimal. See, there's a much better way to organize everything in Notion, and that is with galleries. They let you turn these scattered pages into one clean visual system that is easier to organize, easier to navigate, and honestly, it just looks better as well. So subscribe for Notion tutorials, and let's dive in. So here's my blank page in Notion, and like I said, most of you are doing pages within pages in Notion. So this page here might be project A, and that page is sitting here within, let's say, your dashboard. Or maybe you have a bunch of tasks in here, and you've got a page in your dashboard that's called tasks, where all of your tasks are sitting. This is again okay, but definitely not optimal. So what we're going to be doing is using the / here to get a full list of commands in Notion, just the way that we access pages. But the more we scroll down, the more advanced features that we get to access. And if you scroll down here, you'll see database. And all of these here are different types of databases. And it can seem quite overwhelming to begin with. But don't worry, I'll walk it through step by step. So this one here is what we'll be working with today, the gallery view. So let's just call this hub, or whatever you want to call it. And what this hub will have is all of your pages inside of it. So if I click here on new page, that is a page that is sitting inside of your gallery. So if I write project A here, as you can see, that project A is sitting here within the hub. Or if I write project B, that is another page within inside this hub. And these pages here work similar to the pages we were looking at before. So you can add absolutely anything you want inside of this page. But because they're sitting inside of this database here, it allows us to use features such as sorting, filters, and also groups, which allows us to organize our page much more effectively. But before we get into that, let's just have a look at making this page slightly more aesthetic. So we have project A and project B. Right now, these here are quite large. So what I'm going to do is click here on settings, I'll click here on layout, and here I'll change the card size from medium to small. That way they just take up a lot less room. And for these projects here, if I click on one of them and hover just above the name here, you can see it says add icon and add cover. So I can click here to add an icon, and that can be either an emoji or an icon, or I could even upload my own image. But let's keep this nice and simple and just do a folder, and then I'll do the same thing here for project B. But for project B here, let's add a cover as well. So to add a cover, I have a default gallery. Again, I can upload my own image. I can link to an image online, or I can search through Unsplash. Unsplash is a free image library, super useful. So I can search for anything here. So let's make it nice and aesthetic and just do a sky. And then I'll do the same thing here for project A, change that, and I'll write sky as well. So these images are coming up here, but if I click away, as you can see, they don't show up here. The way that we'll fix that is by clicking on settings, clicking on layout, and then here we are going to change the card preview from the page content. So right now, if I have some content on these pages, I'll be able to see that here. But instead, we'll change that card preview to page cover. So now I have these sky images. And you know what? I'm going to change the sky image already. So we have project A and project B. Now, let's say project A here is for my personal life, but project B is to do with my work life. It's useful to have this all on the one page, but I do want to have these separate here. So what I'm going to do is click here on project A, and we're going to start working with properties. So properties in Notion show up for databases, and there are a bunch of different types that we could use. By default, you can see there's this created one and this tags here. So what I'm going to do is delete this created one. We won't need that. And I'll delete this tags here as well, just to show you how to do that from scratch. So I'll click here on add property, and I'll click on select. So this select here will just be a simple type. Let's say this one here is to do with work, and I'll write work. And this here is now simply a drop-down option. And let's make that red. And I'll click away and click here on project B. And then let's write here personal. And I'll change personal here to green. So I have project A and project B. Now what I could do is click here on settings, click on property visibility, and show the type. So now I can see project A, work, project B, personal. Or instead what I could do is use this group functionality. So I'll click here on group, and we'll group this by the type. So everything that's to do with personal will show up under this toggle, and everything that's to do with work will show up underneath this toggle. So now if I click here, and let's do project C, I'll add an icon, and I'll add a cover. That project C sits here under work. So these are still pages, but we can organize these a bit better than we could before. So let's have a look at one of these individual pages. If I click here on project B, I can now start taking notes, writing tasks, or whatever I want on this page here specifically. And now here I could create a to-do list specifically for project B. So task 1, task 2, and task 3. And of course, I can work through my tasks like that. But because Project B here is its own page, I could even add another database in here if I wanted. So if I scroll down here, I could add another database in here. That's actually the way that Headquarters, my premium Notion template, is set up. On the projects page, you can actually see a database of all of your tasks that are specifically to do with that project, and it filters out all the other tasks that aren't relevant. And the same idea works with your notes. Now that can be quite advanced to build, so we won't be doing that today. But if you do want to check out the full tour for Headquarters, I'll put a link in the description. On these pages here as well, of course, you can embed media such as images. Maybe you want to embed a YouTube video. You can link to other pages inside of your Notion account. You can do simple tables. There's a long list of capabilities that you can do here inside of Notion. And the ones that you add here are only being added to Project B's page. So these here work as normal pages, but they're sitting inside of this gallery. But because they're sitting inside of this database here, it also allows us to add templates. So we can create templates for specific databases. So what I'll do is click here on New Template. And let's just call this New Project. And I'll add an icon here, click on Add Icon, and I'll select this icon here. What I can do is build a page that is created every time I generate a new project. So let's say we have tasks here, and then let's say we have notes as well. So we'll keep it nice and simple like this. And I'll click away. This here is now a template that is sitting inside of this database here. So let's say I click on Project C here. As you can see, we now see this new project sitting here. If I click on that, it automatically loads in that template that we created. And of course, you can have whatever you want inside of this new template here. This is a feature we don't have with standard pages. And again, these can get extremely complex. In Headquarters, like I said, this is set up with your projects, so all the relevant tasks show up there and all the relevant notes. And that also works with your life buckets. So all of the relevant projects will show up on that page. So when you go to work, you open up your work page and see absolutely everything to do with your job. This completely changes the way that you get organized in Notion. There's a link in the description to Headquarters, or you can check out the full tour by clicking on this video here. Thanks for watching. I hope you found this useful.